Hi guys, so this is my second time filming this now because my camera turned off. But yeah, I'm wearing a Christmas hat because it is December, which means Christmas is a-coming. And I was planning on wearing it for every video I do in December, but I don't know how many videos I'm going to do in December. But we're off to a good start. Now, a requested video I had was on how to hide my lip bar, and I'm not sure how to answer that question. I don't have to hide mine from anybody. Like, my parents know, they don't mind. College don't have any guidelines and say no piercing rules or anything. And at work, they're not too bothered. You know, I can wear and be however I want. So thinking about it, it was very hard for me to actually come up with anything that would work because I personally don't have to hide it. But for the sake of the video, I put my bar that I got it pierced with in, which is a longer bar than you would usually wear. And this is not ideal for when you're hiding something, but it's okay. Now, first of all, I will say, if you've had your lip piercing in for a while, you could feel comfortable taking it out. If you're only supposed to be hiding it for a short while, say a job interview or a family reunion kind of thing where you've got some prim and proper family members, I would suggest taking it out just for a bit, and then when you get back, put it straight back in. You know, make sure you clean the whole thing. But yeah, you can take it out for a short while and not worry about it closing up. If you've only just got it done or had it done for a couple of weeks, I wouldn't suggest taking it out. I am like the biggest hypocrite in the world because I play with it a lot. I take it out a lot. I've not had it done for that long. I think it's been like 2 months. I got it done on Halloween, so it's not actually that long ago I got it done, but I'm just the biggest hypocrite. So this is a really long bar. If I do that, you can see that it's a lot longer than usual bars, and I wouldn't recommend trying to hide anything with this. If you're going to try and hide it, I suggest changing to a shorter bar. But the first thing you can do is take the ball off, and then instantly it's less, you know, oh look, there's something there. So then if you're hiding it for, like, say your parents don't know, or say you live with your parents have split up, you live with your mum, you go and see your dad, your mum knows, your dad doesn't, your dad is going to flip basically. So if you don't see him very often and they don't pay that much attention, you can easily take the ball off and just push it in, or like suck it in. This is a really long bar, so I'm going to lisp. And then as you do, it becomes less and less noticeable. But try not to take it all the way out like I just did, because then it's all the way out. But this leads on to my second tip on how to hide it. Now, these are flat-bottomed ones. And I would recommend, if you're going to do this with a smaller flat-bottomed one. But what you can do is you put it in backwards, and it's in. So you put it in backwards, and then it's almost not drawing as much attention. That's why I said use a smaller one, because it is, you know, a circle. Now, I haven't put the ball back on, so there's a possibility that this could fall off. But what I'd suggest in this, if it's a light colour, then you might be able to get away with not drawing as much attention like this. But I would also recommend, if you're doing your makeup, to put like foundation over it, or, you know, just try and blend it into your makeup. I don't wear foundation, so I don't need to hide it anyway. But yeah, so it keeps falling out because it's so big. You can do that. And if it's obviously a smaller bar, it'll have a smaller flat bottom and be more discreet. Now, this isn't the one I usually wear because it's quite a large bar. You'll notice I haven't like cleaned anything. I am hardcore. I do not care about infection. Infections are scared of me, I promise. But this is the bar I usually wear, which is just casually sitting on my bed. And it's just a little, I don't know if you can see that, it's a little black one with a little black ball. And I said black is not the best to work with, but you can see how small the flat bottom is on this. So just as a demonstration, I will put it in backwards. I can't even find my piercing, hold on. I have a mirror over here. So that's a lot, it's a lot shorter bar, so it's harder to suck it in and hold it in place, but it's less noticeable. And obviously if this was a silver one, it would be better, because black obviously draws attention. So I've got that as another idea, you know, shorter bar, smaller flat bottom, less noticeable. And another thing I can suggest is, if you know someone that's got the tragus done up here, I haven't, I want it done, that will be soon, or if you yourself have your tragus done, then the little screw-on bits that you get on them are actually really, really small, and they will screw on to the same as your lip bar thing. I forgot what I was saying. So this is my mum's, and it's a small bar, but you're not going to use the bar. Use whatever bar you feel comfortable with, because that is going to stay inside your mouth. But you need to get the smallest, like, screw-on, I don't know what word to use, like the gem part, the smallest one you can, and that will be so discreet that I reckon people will miss it. And I will try and I'll put it on the black one. That's another problem with them being so small, you drop them everywhere. Right. I look so attracted doing this. I haven't, ow, that hurt. Yeah, don't mess around with it too much because it hurts. I have trouble finding the hole sometimes. I know some guys have that problem too. But, yeah. I always try and hold my flat bottom bit in between my teeth when I'm screwing something on, and it's really hard because this bar is so short. Alright, I can't do it. This bar is too short. This is the most difficult thing I've ever had to do, I swear. You know what, I'm just going to give up on that. I'm going to try and put my normal ball on and then continue the rest of the video. And there we go. Right, so a pretty obvious way to hide it would be to get a little retainer, and I don't own one of them, so I can't show you one of them. But a retainer is definitely a good idea for like school, because some schools don't actually mind you having piercings, but if you're doing PE or some kind of physical activity, then they usually either ask you to like cover it with a plaster, or if you have a retainer, it's not going to be as noticeable, and it's a lot safer to have like a plastic retainer than it is like a huge metal bar. So that is I can't screw this back on, and Mum's going to yell at me. We're going to pretend we never took that out of Mum's room. But yeah, see, I don't try to hide mine. I do have a ring also, but I'm not comfortable wearing that just yet. And so that was a couple of ways to hide your lip piercing. If you're a guy with a lip piercing and you're trying to hide it, grow a beard. That is my only way of hiding it if you're a guy. Like, I mean, you could use the foundation trick as well, turn it inside out, wear a retainer, try and find something with like a smaller ball, like a tragus piercing, or just grow a beard. You know, you could rock it. As if you got like a proper big bushy, you know, yeah, no one's gonna see that in there. No one's gonna see it. So that was my first December video, and I think I'm rocking this. Just yeah. So if you have any other videos that you want to request for me to do, such as this, then just comment below, say, oh, do this, do that. If you want a video on how to hide your nose piercing, I could do that also. But as I don't need to hide anything. So, yeah. That's how to hide it. Although, if you want to hide it, I wouldn't suggest getting it in the first place, because if you can't be upfront with your like family about it, at least, then I don't think you should get it. I know everyone wants to be rebellious sometimes, but no. Don't do it. If you're just going to hide it from everyone, I don't see the point in doing it. But, yeah. I guess parental permission is a good thing, so please don't hide it from your parents. I've done that with my tattoo before, didn't tell them I was getting it, and I got in a lot of trouble. So I am going to have to love you and leave you because I have things to do, and this hat is making my head very warm. Any ideas for videos, comment below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my videos. I sound like I'm a pro at this now. Yeah. But yeah, I'm loving all of my subscribers at the minute. It's going up and I love it. So I'll see you later.